And welcome back. How you doing, everybody? I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. Our next guest is the regional manager of LegalShield. It's an organization that provides people and businesses affordable and equal access to legal services. And he joins us to speak about how he is creating networks of support that helps people navigate the complexities of the legal system. So please welcome to the show, Ed Walker. Ed, welcome.
Good morning. How are you today?
All is well, all is well. Nice and smooth so far, so good. Ed, give us a little overview of what you're all about and how you got it all started.
Well, I actually got started with this company, wasn't looking for an opportunity. At the time, I was working with the New York City Transit Authority. I was working the graveyard shift, and I was also working as a consultant during the day. Mm-hmm. And, this opportunity literally fell into my lap where a person who shared some information with me, and I said, you know what? I was working every day, 8 to faint and beyond. And that kind of like sparked the catalyst right there, where the opportunity. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So you started LegalShield. How'd you come up with the name? It was there already, or you started the name?
LegalShield is a company that's been around for over 52 years. So I got involved with the company, like I said, almost 17 years ago, when, just to generate some extra money as a representative to share what their services do. And then fast forward into today, they moving up through the company, they appointed me as a regional manager for the New York City metro area because of the people that we help.
Yeah. Now, what is the mission of and the goal of LegalShield?
The mission, the goal is to give people equal access to the liberties, justice, and equality that's deserved. LegalShield currently has over 4.4 million members nationwide that people that voluntarily request our services. We also help not just individuals and families, but small business owners as well. So just a whole suite of services that we offer.
Yeah. And how do you mix this in with the International Christian Brotherhood that you're a part of?
That story on the International Christian Brotherhood, I was, before I got involved with this company, my old landlord, he was a member of Christian Cultural Center.
Over there in Brooklyn.
Yes, yeah. Pastor
A.R. Bernard.
A.R. Bernard and his son, Pastor Jamal Bernard. Definitely give them credit to so many things. And he introduced me to the church. And from being introduced to the church, I was introduced to this incredible men's fraternity called the International Christian Brotherhood that was founded at the Christian Cultural Center and became a part of this organization, where I now currently serve on the executive board with that. And that's just about helping men, because I believe we all need help. And sometimes we just don't know which direction to go to find it. So I found it here.
And what are some of the services that you offer in this endeavor of building up men of God?
Well, one of the things we do, or a few of the things that we do, is that we have our online curriculum where people can find things that, get in tune with other men. We train men in being in Christ likeness with the International Christian Brotherhood. So we have ongoing events. We have men huddles, live events at the church, and sometimes off campus as well. Engaging in men in Christ.
Yeah, and you're doing a lot. You also have a publication, right? Tell us about
it. Well, the publication is the brother publication. I like to say with She Exists magazine. We also have He Exists magazine.
Yeah.
And that's just a publication that we cater to men. And empowerment in entrepreneurship, and so many things that we have in empowering men, again, globally, and when it comes to the mission that we have with the He Exists side of the magazine.
Yeah. Do you have any other events coming up that we should know about?
We actually have a live networking event that's coming up for LegalShield. We're looking, that's going to take place on August 10th on Long Island and Valley Stream. And people can reach out to me, through social media and to get more information on that, because we're looking for people to join us in the movement and getting the word out and having people empowering people with equal access.
And what will people learn upon coming down to that the networking event?
Well, it's definitely a great networking event. We want to know who you are, and so we want to get to know you and partner with those and people throughout different communities, to, giving people maybe in regards to getting access to legal services, getting your wills done, estate planning. We do workshops on that, and we also help with not just on the legal side, but we also help with privacy protection, with helping people with identity theft issues and things of that nature as well.
Yeah, that's big. We do something with shredding, and we always tell people, you got to shred your documents with somebody that you know about. Usually an organization comes out and sends a truck out and you shred your documents, but a lot of people are getting their identities stolen by just throwing their documents straight into the trash. What do you tell them about that?
We do workshops. We partner with organizations to do these workshops, especially with our seniors, and with just letting people know simple things like, don't carry. There's no need to carry your Social Security card around. That is super old school. We don't need to do that anymore. Even signing the back of your credit card. Put on the back of your credit card. Ask for ID. So but we're in the world today with fast-moving technology. So we have to keep up with, because they're out there jeopardizing your trying to compromise your identity. And people really need to protect that by all means necessary.
Yeah. Just like you're doing a job working it from this side, you got the other people working it from the other side trying to get your information.
Absolutely, Bob. And one of the things, too, is that a lot of times people don't realize that why it's such a great combination with having access to legal services and identity theft protection, because we just had one of our members who got arrested while out of state, and found out that he had a warrant in his name, and it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
So that was an identity theft issue, but it also then became a legal issue. So
yeah, now you got to sit in the cell until they straighten all of that out.
Right, but who they looking for?
Yeah.
They're looking for you. So that's the problem, and so we try to help combat that by having our prior licensed investigators go in and do the work, to help people in situations just like that.
Yeah, and I know there are a lot of people out there that need that will and that trust information done.
Absolutely.
How important is it to put a trust together?
Oh man, those documents those are love letters to your family. Sometimes we put things off as humans. We put things off thinking that we have time, but we don't know the date and the time.
Yeah.
We don't know. So we definitely have to put things in place and don't think that we don't have things. It's the simple things. Photographs is the number one things that families fuss, argue, and fight about after the loss of a loved one.
Really?
So those memories are very cherishable.
Photographs, money.
Well, money, but so many times people say, I don't have any money, I don't have this and that, but you have more than what you think you have.
Property, all of that stuff,
Yes.
No, that's mine. No, he said he would give it to me, but you didn't put a will together or trust together.
Or the worst thing is we assume that maybe a family member or the siblings aren't going to argue, fight about it, but that's just a setup for disaster.
Yeah. But then the probate court gets involved if you don't have everything straight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you don't want that to happen because that just gets tied up over a period of time and it wind up costing you a ton of money
Yeah.
to 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 rectify it.
Yeah. People in business all around while you're
Absolutely.
here and while you're gone.
Absolutely.
Listen, thank you for all that you do to help out in our community and help people, create that awareness that there's some things that need to be done and some things that your organization can do to help others. We appreciate you for that. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. And thank you for having me. And for those that, you can find me on, at I am Ed Walker, or on Facebook, you can find me at the Ed Walker Network. So I'm out there, just Google, just there, and looking forward to helping more in the communities that we serve.
We appreciate you, man. Ed Walker, co-founder, He Exists. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. All right. We'll take a quick break right here. I've got a whole lot more coming up right here on Open.